Welcome back to the 3D playbook. So in today's lecture we will model this part in Autodesk Inventor 2027. This is how it looks like, and there is a drawing sheet for this part: the height, the internal and external diameters, the overall height, and for this feature the two radiuses are also given. So let's go make this. Control and for new template, in metric we will choose standard template. Double click and go to the 2D sketch here, and you can choose whatever plane you want, but I will choose XY or YZ, whatever plane. Let me choose XY. Go back to the sheet. Now let's see what we can draw at the initial stage. We should draw this first. The overall length is the height is 120 millimeter, and this is through, and this is the outer diameter 30 and 40 to the length of 120 millimeter. Let me go to the create tab and choose circle here. Place the circle at the origin. Let me select again another circle like this. Now give dimension to both 30 and another one is 40, not 50 but 40. Let me right click in and 40. Let me finish sketch. Let me just change the view to the front like this. Now this is front and it will be top. Let me select extrude in create tab to make this geometry into solid body. Let me select this and change the direction to the upward, and height is 120 millimeter. Okay, go back to the sheet, and now let's draw this one given here in the top. The two radiuses, radius 40 and radius 24, with the distance of 80 millimeter from the center of this pipe we just made. Let me select top here. Let me create sketch. No, not here, but let me just rotate. Go back to the drawing sheet. It is made at 101 millimeters, so I will just simply choose a plane from the bottom to the 101. Okay, let me select plane here, offset from plane, and this, and it is going upward in the minus value. Negative means it is going up 101 millimeter. Let me choose 101 here, minus 101 like this. Let me right click and auto resize, so it will auto expand with the sketch. Now let me choose a circle here, draw a circle, align with this origin horizontally. Let me draw another circle here like this. Let me project geometry, and what is the axis? This one, so we can really align and see. Okay, it is at the line. Let me select a line here, draw like this, because we're gonna cut these two circles in the half. Let me trim like this. Okay, now let's give dimension. Radius 24 is the inside and the outer one is 40. 24 and 40. Okay, this is 24 and this is 40 millimeter as given in the drawing, and this is the distance 80 from the center of this pipe and these two arcs, 80 millimeter. Okay, let me finish sketch. Now go back to the drawing sheet. We just made a plane offset from this bottom to 101 millimeters, so the extrusion for this face will go to the 15 in the upward direction. So go back to the part. Let me select extrude here. Let me choose upward direction, and it is 15 millimeter as given in the drawing sheet. Go back to the drawing sheet, and now we have to join this feature with this pipe like this, these two lines. It is given here. 11 is the thickness for this face. It is just joined with the pipe. So let's go make this. It is at 103 millimeter. So let me just simply choose a plane again. Let me select offset from plane, select this in the upward direction, and it is 103 millimeter. It will be minus 103. Okay, let me just rotate it. The older one, let me turn the visibility off. This is the new one. Let me right click, auto resize. Okay, let me create sketch here. Let me use project cut edges because we wanna make a sketch and stick to it. Look, if I draw a line, it won't snap here at any edge, just instead this the center point. So let me cancel. Let me use project cut edges. It will automatically project the edges, each edge. So now we can really stick our sketch here. Look, it is snapping. This is how helpful the project geometry option. Let me just turn into isometric and see. Okay, let me go back to the drawing sheet. We just did 103 millimeter of offset, and it will go 11 millimeter in the upward direction. Let me select extrude, select this face, and it is 11 millimeter. Let me select OK. Now go back to the drawing sheet, and now it's time to make this at the edge joined, not edge but tangent. This sketch is tangent. Look, it is made like this straight line touching the circumference of this pipe. So let's go make this geometry first at the face. It will be joined here like this straight, so we can also create sketch here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me project sketches. No, let me project geometry, this and this. Okay, now let's create this. Let me select dimension, select this point, and the center line, it is 45 millimeter. Okay, now let's create this geometry. Let me select a line like this. Let me select another line like this. Now let's make this angle of 12 degrees between the lines, 12 degrees. Okay, now let's draw a circle here so we can tangent. It is of radius 50. So let me select dimension. It is selecting diameter, so the diameter is twice as radius, so it will be 30. It is 15, so it will be 30. Okay, let me drag a line a little bit lower inside. Let me select tangent here, select this circle and this line, again this circle with this line. Okay, let me create another circle here, the whole, the inside. Let me select dimension. No, not dimension, it is already given here. Two holes of 12.50 diameter, because these are two features, two parts. It is showing one here because it is the front with cut. So let me choose dimension here, and it is 12.50. Let me go back to the sheet. Now let's add the distance of 45 from the center. Let me select this center point for these both circles, and this is 45 as given in the drawing. Okay, let me select trim and trim the unnecessary area. Trim this. Let me zoom in. Let me select extend and extend this line. Okay, It is now tangent and fully constrained. Look, fully constrained. Okay, let me finish sketch here. Let me select extrude. We have to extrude here also. So let me go back to the sketch because it is joined. Look, it is joined here all the way to the other part, this one. So we just need to add it like this. Let me just add. Let me finish sketch. Let me select extrude. This one, this one. Okay, it is of 40 and this is 20, so it will be 10 millimeter. Let me choose 10 here, like this. Okay, I guess this is the wrong geometry. Go back to the sketch. Let me delete this. Okay, select align. Let me select align, select this point and join it here. Okay, let me close the sketch like this because it is joined like this. Look, this is how you see it. Look, all the way to the center line. This one to the center line, the center of the part, like this. Let me finish sketch. Okay, this is how it looks like. Let me create sketch here. We want to clear the hole. Let me project, cut edges. Let me draw a circle like this. Go to the 3D model, select extrude, select this face, cut through all and select. Let me cancel. Select extrude again, this and this, cut and through all. Let me select OK. Now let me select this extrusion, this whole part and the inside hole to another side, this one. Let me select mirror. Let me choose a plane, X, Z axis, look, X and Z. So it will be the half of this. The plane will be here. And let me select OK. Let me create sketch here. Let me project cut edges again because we want to clear our hole. Let me select OK, go to the 3D model, select extrude, this geometry, this. Let me use cut through all and select OK for this. OK, now go back to the drawing sheet. There is a radius of 2 here, and also here radius of 2 at 4, 1, this one, this one, this one, and also this one. So it will be constant radius. Let me just show you. Let me select fillet 2 here. This is a joint body, look. So OK, and also this and this. OK, let me select this plane and turn the visibility off. Let me select the whole body, go to the color scheme, and let's choose the color scheme for this. Let me choose light red here. Okay, light red. The inside, let me choose cool white or beige. Let me choose this. Okay, so this was our today's part in Inventor. Hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Just watch the videos till the end because it takes so much effort while making these videos. Look, it is looking so good now. Let me change the default setting and turn into sharp highlights. See how it looks like. It is hollow. So just keep watching the videos till the end, and Sub to the channel, and thanks for watching.